Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Grab behind the line, it's low. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, Touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the option play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
And wow, frustrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The back's got it. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Catch is made down the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Has the first down and more. Wow, shoot the first tackle. That was enough to make the first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Makes the catch. It's Poland. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Carr. Carr over the middle, it's Fields. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Navy offense goes back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the completion made. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20, at the 10, all the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, midshipman.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That makes the score Notre Dame 14, Navy 7.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? To start the drive with a quick throw to the right Watching him for first down yardage, they'll spot it at the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Play action here on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The drive stalls. They'll have to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Nice job here by this quarterback from Navy to pick up some big yards on a first down. And when you think about option play, this is a staple. This is who they are. They've had some great ones over the years. Keenan Reynolds, one of the best option quarterbacks we've seen in a long time. And going way back, Roger Staubach. We often think about him wearing that Dallas Cowboys uniform, but of course, he got his start right here for the midshipmen.
Finds his man. It's Howard. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Chapman. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. And it's caught. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Navy needing to convert this 4th down. They give it to the big fullback here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Remember, last time, North were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And they pick up the 1st down as the fullback becomes involved as a playmaker, a guy we usually see throwing blocks.
Yeah, this guy actually played running back in high school. He got a little bit bigger. They moved him to fullback. You can see the athletic ability that still displays. And you're right, he's a physical guy, known for his blocking. But with that background, you can see the damage he can do to a defense.
He finds his man. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback's got it on the option. Has the 1st down, is still going. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Send the back in motion. And they'll try to put it up on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit, you got to do it.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. He decides to keep it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Carr. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made inside the 10. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll try and run it with the fullback. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
And that is a tough assignment for this strong safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these players, but that is a tough task to take on that big fullback.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they bring him down, and the clock runs out. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the 2nd half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Caught with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And that one's straight down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
35, Navy, 13.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Great move in the open field. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Takes the handoff. It's Love. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They start with a keeper to the right. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Now it's second down here. They'll run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Quick spin on the run. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Good job here not predetermining what you want to do as a quarterback. He read the defense, made the right read, pitched it out to his back, and he got a big gain as a result.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. And the back now goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Is incomplete. It's second down.
Second down play coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
At the 47. Big play and a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air, it's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And here's a carry for the fullback. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the first, and it's still going. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
He keeps it himself.
Gain of 2. That's a 1st down for the offense.
This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They keep it on 1st down. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
He's brought down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The midshipman operating from the red zone now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. It's an option look. And the quarterback can't even get the pitch off. That play goes nowhere.
There's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here we go. Navy lines up 1st and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Notre Dame 49, Navy 20.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long, no matter what they've done on offense. The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They continue to pound away on the ground, brings up a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Second down coming up.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And the quarterback dropping back. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He'll field it close to midfield. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Grinding away with a running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Second down after that previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Tackle is made at the 40. Brings up third down.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
At the 41. Offense facing 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Chapman. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. You will be expecting them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.